Hey, this is Jack Knight Winters with Jack Frost University, where we teach people how to think for themselves. Okay, that's what we do here. So, I wanted to report on something that I felt was actually really important that's actually affecting a lot of people's lives. And it's the fires that have been taking place in northern and southern California for about the last 6 months. We have but I'm specifically going to be talking about the Paradise, California fire that people are calling campfire, and you can find that on Wikipedia. There's more information available about this campfire, and plus I'm actually from that area to a certain extent. I mean, I was born and raised in Northern California, so I'm familiar with the area. I have actually been to Paradise, so I'm going to be reporting about this and talking about this. So although I'm talking about Paradise, California, I just want you to know that there are actually a lot of fires taking place in Santa Rosa, Mendocino area, Southern California. I mean, there's fires everywhere for the last few months. Okay, and I'm going to explain why this is a direct energy weapon attack. I don't know if it's an attack or just some kind of reconstruction going on, but I wanted to report about it, okay? So, before I do and start talking about this, though, I just want to show you a video clip from a YouTube channel called aplanetruth, and I'll link them in the description below. I do not have their permission to post this clip, but considering I only have 14 subscribers, I don't think there's any chance of them actually seeing that I use this. I don't think they'll care. 14 subscribers is all I have, so let me show you this clip so you can see what's going on over there, okay?
Housing for older persons. Chaplain ministry. Ooh, Paradise Evangelical Free Church. They have a chaplain ministry, Billy Graham's. We saw that in the Santa Rosa fires. Same kind of trucks were setting up in Santa Rosa. Sharing hope in crisis. So we're going into Yorktown Manor on Pence Ridge. Butte County Strong, we're here to help. Here we see plastic garbage cans fine in Yorktown, and home is destroyed. Garbage cans, plastic, fine, iron. State Farm is here. But then we're driving a little farther here. And this home is fine, untouched. And then right next door, 1924, this home is destroyed. The next house next to it. And then you got some plastic, and then here's our tree right here. There's not scorched, there's not ground fire here. And this house, 1980, is completely fine. Nothing's touched it. House next to it, completely gone. Nothing next to it. But the garbage cans, get the plastic garbage cans, yep, are completely fine. And here at 1969, we see grass, we see a little fountain, and we see plastic mailboxes. And the house is gone. The iron tubs are gone. The granite countertops. Looks like this is a cul-de-sac. At the end of the cul-de-sac, a little squirrely. Sorry, buddy. That house is fine, folks. Why is that house fine and the house right next door is torched?
Okay, so as you can tell, with that channel, that was a Plain Truth YouTube channel. They were driving around in Paradise, just looking at house after house after house. They're surveying all the damage, and as you can see, one house was fine, the next house was destroyed. They go further down the road into a cul-de-sac. One house was destroyed, the other one was fine. By their videos, you can tell that this was very select forest fire. This fire was very selective, and who lived and who didn't, and which house was destroyed and which isn't. Okay, so now I'm going to pull up. So this fire took place the fire started November 7th, or actually November 8th, and lasted for 17 days until November 25th. Okay, it was fully contained by November 25th. So 17 days of fire, okay? According to Wikipedia, and I don't even know if I can trust them at this point, but they say that 18,000 buildings were destroyed in this fire. And who knows how many people did, and who knows where these people have gone to that have been displaced. That's the scary part. So I'm going to pull up, there was another YouTube channel called Yes 9900 or Yes 9800. His website was totally irrelevant. They're not searching for news. They actually just had a drone. They were two guys driving around on a motorcycle, and they had a drone. They put the drone up in the air above Paradise, and they surveyed all the damage that took place. And I want to pull up some still clips of that video footage here for you. So check this out. Look at the devastation that took place in this house here. Completely destroyed. Okay, nothing left. Okay, now look at this photo. Okay, look at these two houses. Look at these two houses. Okay, look at this other clip. These two houses are destroyed. Completely destroyed. There's not one brick on top of another. But the houses around it are fine. Very selective fire, I would say. Okay, look at the trees around these two houses that are burned up. The trees are fine. Now look at this clip. Pull this clip up. Look at this clip. The entire left side of this house is completely demolished. And then yet on the other side of the street, on the right side, these houses are all fine. This is a very selective fire. This fire's like, well, we don't like these people. But here's the thing. I grew up growing up in Northern California. I know for a fact that in November, there is so much fog, and everyone who lives in Northern California knows there's so much fog in November that there's no way you could start a fire, even if you wanted to. You can go around lighting all the trees on fire. It's not going to work. There's too much dew in the mornings. The entire forest is drenched in dew and moisture. There's nothing but sheets and layers of fog in Northern California in the Bay Area in this time of year. So, you guys, it's time to wake up a little bit. You want to wake up. You definitely want to take notice of what's going on around you. Stop paying attention to mainstream media. Because this could be your house, and you could be in it if you're not paying attention. Now, there's some rumors. So this is a direct energy weapon attack, okay? These are laser beams coming from space. My guess is they have a gigantic concave lens up in space, and they're harvesting it's just like a magnifying glass. Remember how you used to pop ants when you were a kid? You just grab a magnifying glass, go to the sidewalk, find some ants, and just pop them. I used to do that as a kid all the time. And that's what they're doing in space. They have a gigantic concave lens orbiting space. It harvests all the energy from the sun, and it beams it down. Okay? With a lot of intensity. So, this is a direct energy weapon attack. Now, there's rumors. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on here. Some of the rumors are saying we're at war, and that's why Donald Trump is talking about shutting down the government. Other people are saying that the Bilderbergers are moving from the Bohemian Grove over to Paradise, but that doesn't explain the Southern California fires, so I don't know about that one. Some people are saying it's a smart meter thing. These smart meters are giving off mind control frequencies, and so they're destroying those houses. I don't know about that. Otherwise, it wouldn't just be California they'd be doing this in. I mean, these are happening in mountain towns, okay, where there's a lot of forests. This is choice land. Mountains are choice land in America, okay? This isn't happening anywhere else. It's just California. Something to keep in mind. So, but there's definitely a direct energy weapon that's burning these up. For what reason? Who knows? Is it a political party? Democrats? Who's dying here? Who owns these houses? They're so selective. Sometimes the whole block was burnt. Other times, not so much. Okay, so good luck, guys. All you guys in California, you better snap the fuck to attention, man. You better figure this out. If you were in California and you haven't even watched this, I have 14 subscribers at this point. That's not very many, but if for someone happens to be in California, if you so much as see a fire anywhere in your area, you need to hightail it out of there immediately. Don't ask questions. Don't scratch your head. Just get in the car and drive. Okay. Jack Knight Winters out.